Do you want to be happier in your life? Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore the profound impact of happiness on our lives. Happiness, a seemingly simple concept, holds immense power in shaping our experiences and interactions. It's not merely a transient state of mind, fleeting and elusive. No, it's much more. It's a culmination of our actions, our decisions, and yes, even our struggles. When we think of happiness, we often imagine it as the result of achieving certain milestones or acquiring material possessions. However, the truth is, happiness is inherently personal and unique to each individual. It's a complex interplay of our mental, emotional, and physical well-being, all intricately woven together by the threads of our choices and actions. So why is happiness so important? Because it's the compass that guides us through life's ups and downs. It's the beacon of light that helps us navigate through the darkest storms. So stay tuned as we delve into the process of managing stress and boosting happiness. Stress, a common adversary, often stands between us and our happiness. It's that unwelcome guest we've all had to host at some point or another. And boy, does it know how to overstay its welcome. But what if we told you that there's a way to show stress the door, and in doing so, unlock the door to happiness? Intriguing, isn't it? It's no secret that stress and happiness are inversely proportional. The more stress we have, the less happy we tend to be. It's like a seesaw, with stress on one side and happiness on the other. When one goes up, the other goes down. So how do we tip the balance in favor of happiness? The answer is simple: by learning to manage stress. Stress management is a crucial step on the road to happiness. It's about taking control of your life, your emotions, your surroundings, and the way you deal with problems. It's not about eliminating stress altogether. Let's face it, a life completely devoid of stress is as mythical as a unicorn. Instead, it's about learning to navigate through the waves of stress without letting them capsize our boat of happiness. One practical tool for stress reduction is time management. Oh yes, the age-old saying, time and tide wait for none, holds particularly true when it comes to stress. When we're running against the clock, stress is right there, running alongside us. But when we learn to manage our time effectively, we can outpace stress. Time management techniques such as setting goals, prioritizing tasks, and delegating responsibilities can help us take control of our time and, by extension, our stress. It's like having a roadmap that guides us through our day, keeping stress at bay and allowing happiness to come out and play. Mastering stress management is not just about reducing stress, but also about paving the way for happiness. It's about turning the seesaw in our favor, letting happiness rise as stress falls. It's about showing stress the door and welcoming happiness with open arms. So let's get started, shall we? The pursuit of happiness often leads us to the path of enjoyment. Now, let's delve into the importance of enjoying life. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, forgetting to take time out for ourselves. But it's crucial to understand that enjoyment is a significant part of our well-being. It acts as a stress buster, adding a sparkle of positivity to our lives. Imagine doing something you love, be it reading a book, painting, or just a simple walk in the park. These moments of enjoyment liberate us from our worries, allowing us to breathe in the beauty of life. They serve as a reminder that happiness is often found in the simplest of things, in the most ordinary moments. These pockets of joy not only reduce stress, but also increase our overall happiness. They make us realize that life is not just about surviving, but thriving with happiness. Remember, enjoyment is not a luxury, it's a necessity for happiness. Self-esteem, the silent influencer, plays a vital role in our happiness. This isn't a bold claim, but a fact backed by numerous psychological studies. Our self-esteem is the overall perception we have of our own worth, and it impacts how we navigate through life. Imagine self-esteem as the driver of your life's vehicle. If the driver is confident, they navigate smoothly, overcoming obstacles and reaching destinations with ease. On the other hand, if the driver lacks confidence, they may struggle, get stuck in traffic jams of self-doubt, and may not reach their destinations. So, how does self-esteem tie into happiness? Well, the connection is pretty straightforward. When we value ourselves and have a healthy level of self-esteem, we tend to be more resilient in the face of adversity and are less prone to feelings of worthlessness and depression. This sense of worth and resilience then leads us to a happier, more fulfilled life. Boosting self-esteem is not a one-time task, but a continuous process. It begins with self-acceptance, acknowledging our strengths as well as our weaknesses. It's about recognizing that we are not perfect and that's okay. Perfection is a myth, but growth is real. Next, we practice self-love. This isn't about being narcissistic, but rather about taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental health. It's about setting boundaries, saying no when we need to, and prioritizing our well-being. Finally, we nurture a positive mindset. This involves replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, celebrating our achievements no matter how small, and being kind to ourselves. Remember, the way we treat ourselves sets the standard for how others treat us. Boosting self-esteem can significantly improve our mood, reduce stress, and enhance our overall happiness. It's like repairing and fueling our life's vehicle, ensuring it runs smoothly and takes us where we want to go. Boosting self-esteem is not just about feeling good about yourself, it's about creating a foundation for happiness. A healthy lifestyle is more than a choice, it's a stepping stone towards happiness. Adopting a healthy lifestyle is a lifelong commitment, but the rewards are immense and extend beyond just physical well-being. It's an undeniable fact that your lifestyle choices can significantly impact your overall happiness. Let's start with exercise. Regular physical activity is a powerful mood booster. It triggers the release of endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in your brain that act as natural mood lifters. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. Even a brisk walk around the block can make a difference. Moving on to a balanced diet. The food you eat fuels your body, and by extension, your mind. Consuming a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can keep your body healthy and your mind sharp. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, for example, are known to have a positive effect on brain health and mood. So remember, what you eat can directly impact how you feel. And then there's sleep. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself and your mind processes the day's experiences. Lack of adequate sleep can lead to a host of problems, including irritability, anxiety, and depression. It's crucial to ensure that you are getting enough quality sleep each night. Each of these elements, exercise, diet, and sleep, are interconnected, forming a triad of health that can influence your happiness. But remember, it's not about perfection. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can lead to big improvements over time. The road to a healthier lifestyle may seem daunting, but each step you take brings you closer to a happier, more fulfilled life. And don't forget, it's okay to seek help along the way. Whether it's a fitness coach, a nutritionist, or a mental health professional, there are experts available to guide you on your journey. A healthy lifestyle is not just for your body, it's for your happiness too. So, start today, take that first step, and remember, your happiness is worth it. Communication and resilience, the unsung heroes of happiness. Imagine a world where we all communicated openly, where we expressed our thoughts and feelings without hesitation or fear of judgment. A world where sharing our emotions didn't seem like a daunting task, but rather a natural and vital part of our lives. This is the power of communication. It's about more than just exchanging information, it's about understanding, empathy, and emotional connectivity. It's about reaching out to others when we're in distress and lending an ear when others are in need. Through communication, we can alleviate the burdens of stress, we can share our joys, and we can create strong bonds that foster happiness. But communication alone isn't enough. Life is full of challenges, of ups and downs. It's not always smooth sailing, and that's where the power of resilience comes into play. Resilience is our ability to bounce back from adversity, to weather the storm and still stand strong. It's about maintaining our happiness even when the going gets tough. Think of resilience as a muscle. The more we train it, the stronger it gets. It's about facing our challenges head on, about learning from our failures and growing from our experiences. It's about understanding that it's okay to fall, as long as we pick ourselves up and keep going. Resilience is about recognizing that our happiness is not defined by the absence of problems, but rather our ability to deal with them effectively. It's about understanding that we cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it. So, how do we build this resilience? It starts with a positive attitude, with believing in ourselves and our abilities. It's about nurturing a growth mindset, about seeking support when needed, and about being kind to ourselves. Communication and resilience are intertwined. One fosters the other. By communicating our feelings, we build resilience. By being resilient, we open up more pathways for communication. Building resilience and fostering communication are not just skills, they're tools for happiness. So, what's the secret to happiness? Well, we've journeyed together through the landscape of joy, and we've uncovered the steps that lead to a happier you. We've seen how managing stress, not just surviving it, but mastering it, is the key that unlocks the door to positivity. We've discovered the power of enjoyment, how embracing the joyful moments life offers can uplift our spirits. We've also delved into the importance of self-esteem, realizing that happiness blooms from within when we value ourselves. We've underscored the vital role of a healthy lifestyle, understanding that a sound body nurtures a sound mind. And lastly, we've realized the strength in communication and resilience, recognizing that sharing our experiences and bouncing back from adversity are crucial in our pursuit of happiness. Remember, happiness is not just a state of mind, it's a journey that begins with you. So take these steps, start the journey, and let's march towards a happier life together.